Hey everybody, I just wanted to talk about something that's pretty overlooked in most kayaks, and that's the security bars or grab handles or attachment points that are on the boat. It's something that's overlooked, and it's not just overlooked by paddlers, it's overlooked by some of the companies. We've taken a lot of time to make sure that we have a really strong system, and it all breaks down to these three things: the bar, the screw that you screw it down with, and then what you're screwing into, the attachment point, the molded in insert that actually bonds with the boat. So I wanted to talk to you about how they're attached, how it works, how strong they are, and that's about it. We did some testing too, so there's some cool shots of breaking stuff. So this is the insert that we use on all the play boats. Some of the, like the Remix XP, kind of the river running boats that we're sure aren't going to get into some major hardcore whitewater action, but they still have a lot of surface area. They're secured into the boat by a bolt on the outside during the molding process, and then plastic forms all around that big flange there with the holes. The holes are there so that the plastic can actually form right into that surface and create a really strong base that we're screwing into when we attach a security bar. And then when we get into the really heavy duty boats, the Hefes and the Remixes, the boats that are going to be running a lot of big whitewater, we move up to an even bigger insert. Look at the size of that thing. So that huge piece is secured into the boat, and then plastic adheres all around that, as you can see in this next shot. And that's what secures our attachment points into the boat. Now, this is what a lot of other companies use. Don't need to say any more than that.
This is how the insert is attached to the mold so that it will mold into the plastic of the boat. And when we look inside the boat, you can actually see the insert molded right into the plastic of the boat. That creates a strong bond between the insert and the plastic. And then we attach the security bar with a hardened stainless steel bolt that actually has a similar rating to the security bar and the plastic of the boat, so that they're all of similar strength and will have one optimum pull strength. In this first pull, we actually are using one of our older bars made by another manufacturer, and we just wanted to see what the difference was between it and the other and our newer security bars. In this pull, we got up to, I think, about 1,800 pounds, and you'll be able to see it. I'll try to slow this down so you can see the break. Cool. In our first test, it was the bar that actually broke, but in this one, as we pulled, the brake strength ended up being almost the same. It was slightly less, but this time it was the boat that broke. And I'll try to slow that down in too because it's so cool. I don't know if you can tell, but in that test, the boat was actually just half of a shell, so it wasn't a full shell. So then we moved on to a test where we used a full complete shell, our new security bar, and test came out really good. I think we got well over 2,000 pounds of pull strength on this set, and it was cool, and I'll try to slow it down because it's cool. So anyway, that last test is our current setup in the Liquidlogic boats. It was super successful. We had well over 2,000 pound pull strength. It's hard to see the dial, but you can kind of figure it out. It's 2,100 to 2,200 pounds. And this time it was actually the head of the bolt that sheared off, and that was actually pretty terrifying because the thing shot around like a bullet. But anyway, that's what we got going on at Liquidlogic. A really solid, secure tie down and security bar setup.